There are many historical buildings present in Rajasthan, but the Mehrangarh Fort of Jodhpur is the most special. This fort, situated on a perfectly straight rock 400 feet high, is one of the grandest and largest buildings in India. The best view of Jodhpur and Pakistan is clearly visible from the fort. The curse found on this fort continues to haunt the people living around it till date. The history of this fort is 500 years old. The ruler of Jodhpur, Rao Jodha, started the construction of this fort in 1459 and it was completed by Maharaj Jaswant Singh 1638 to 78. The walls of Mehrangarh Fort extend for 10 kilometers. Their height ranges from 20 feet to 120 feet. At the same time, the width of the wall is from 12 feet to 70 feet. Along with Jodhpur, Pakistan is also clearly visible from here. When Rao Jodha had come to inspect the place for the construction of the fort, he saw a goat fighting with a tiger. Then he decided to build the fort at the same place. When a monk lived here before the construction of the fort, he lived near a water spring. When the king asked them to leave, the sadhu cursed and said that the water for which you are removing me will dry up. Since then there was a constant shortage of water in the area around the fort. On apologizing to the king, the monks suggested a solution. He said that to put an end to the curse, any person of the state would have to sacrifice his life by being buried alive under the fort of his own accord. When the king failed to find anyone, a man named Raja Ram Meghwal came forward to sacrifice his life. Then Raja Ram Meghwal was buried alive on an auspicious day and at an auspicious place, so that the foundation of Mehrangarh Fort could be laid. To pay tribute to sacrifice of Raja Ram Meghwal, a sandstone monument was erected over his grave in the fort. In this monument, the name of Raja Ram, the date of his sacrifice, and other information has been written on a stone so that it can be told about him in coming times. The fort has 7 gates, also known as Pole. One of these, Jai Pole, was built by Maharaja Man Singh in 1806 to celebrate the victory in the Battle of Jaipur and Bikaner. At the same time, on the left side of the fort, the last gate of the fort is the handprints of the queens who committed Johar. Here are the handprints of more than 15 queens who took Johar after the death of their husband Maharaja Man Singh in 1843. If legends are to be believed, even before this incident, in 1731, 6 queens and 58 Patranis of Maharaja Ajit Singh had committed Johar after the death of the king.